the middle section of the Moonlight Sonata. I'll demonstrate this for you. We had ended right there on the F on the previous section, the previous video that you worked through, so we're just going to play that F there once, and up we come here. Look at how the both hands are playing black notes. That's something to kind of notice. We'll talk about that in detail in just a little bit. I'm just going to demonstrate this for you. We're going to go all the way to the end of the song here so you can see this is the new part, but we are going to come right back into what we learned in the previous videos. So just keep on watching here. 3 times on that F, and there's our D minor, and this part here should be familiar for you at this point. If you don't yet feel very confident in the first part, don't move on to this next part. It's much better to become very confident in what you played before than to try to learn something new without really knowing the old part yet. So I'm just going to show you how this ends here. Here we are on the F, and we're just going to play that twice. Going to slow down a little bit and end very, very gently. So for those who maybe know some musical terminology, that's called a ritardando. We want to slow down there at the end. Also become a little bit softer, a diminuendo, and just end very gently on the Fs there. Okay, so you can see how that second section, it really is going back to the first part, or I should say the ending of the song is the same as the beginning of the song. So let's actually take a look at what is new here. In the left hand, there are only 2 new chords. This is a B flat minor. If you take the bottom F there and you just were to put it on top, you can see that perhaps a little bit more clearly that this is a B flat minor there. So we're going to play it in its inversion like this, and then the other chord, the second one, is just an F. So what you're going to do is you're going to play 4 bars of B flat minor in this inversion, 4 bars of F in the root form, 4 bars of B flat minor, and then 3 bars of F. The 4th bar is going to be the D minor. And again, if you know anything about piano, you know, or about music, you know that the F major and the D minor are actually relatives, and so you can think of it that way as well. If that doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry about it. It's not that important. But yeah, we are just going to play 3 Fs plus a D minor at the end. That's kind of how we tie the 2 parts together. Okay, after that, we're going to go back to that A7 that we did previously. So now, what happens in the right hand? When I first started playing this, I drew your attention to the fact that the left hand is playing some black notes here, and so is the right hand. So you can think of it this way. That B flat minor chord, for the most part, is going to go with a G flat here. Again, my MIDI is calling it an F sharp, but the enharmonic equivalent is the G flat. So there we go. Then when we move down here to the F, we're just going to move down to the to the white note there as well. So you can see how the top of the chord is just moving down by a semitone in both hands. That's essentially the pattern. Now there is one note, we do have to play that E. It's almost like that's our way to get there. So I'll just demonstrate this for you. For 3 bars, you're just going to match up the G flat there with the B flat minor chord in the left. On the 4th time, you're going to play an E. It sounds quite dissonant, but it's going to resolve right here when you play the F. And the left hand changes to the F chord. So we're going to do the same thing again now. Play that F one more time on the 4th bar, go up to G flat. You're going to do this for 3 bars again. There's that E coming up, and resolve it on the F. And you're going to do that for 3 bars again in the left hand. And on the 4th bar, move down to D minor here. The right hand is going to play the A with the thumb on the first time. Switch to 3. And that brings your hand back here into this F pentascale position that we talked about initially. So this is called a finger substitution. You're going to place your thumb on the A, and then quickly substitute finger 3 in there, and then play it again. Now, if you find that that's throwing you off, don't worry too much about it. You could also do something like this. Stay on 1. And as you're sitting there waiting, just scooch over, put finger 3 on there. That's much easier. And then you're going to finish off the song like I showed you earlier, just with 2 F chords there at the end and F notes. You can see there's a theme there. There's a lot of Fs used here and also a lot of D minors in this song. So one more time, just to tie that together, I'll show you how that goes. If you think you know what you're doing, stop the video and go ahead and try it. So we ended the previous section on the F in the right hand, broken F chord in the left hand. That was our 4th there. And we're going to go up now, black notes, 3 beats, 3 bars, down to the E and up to the F. Again, we're going to do this for 3 bars. On the 4th time, repeat the right hand on the F, up to the G flat. And we're going to do this for 3 bars. Come on down to the E for the 4th bar and up to the F. 3 bars here. Remember on the 4th, you're going to change it for a D, A, and stay on that A, and that ties you in. I'm just going to finish the song here for anybody who might be playing along, just so that we can go all the way to the end. Down to the F inversion. Spread apart the left hand. You could already start your slow down here if you wanted to. You really want to work on getting that ending